Shalom, my friends. What if I told you that the concept of luck, as the world understands it, as a random, unpredictable force, is a complete lie? What if I told you that what we call luck is actually a spiritual technology, a system of divine cause and effect that can be understood, activated, and directed? Today, I am going to give you a key. I am going to share with you an ancient audio, a specific set of words, a declaration from our holy Torah that when spoken with the right intention will attract so much opportunity, so much divine assistance, so much luck into your life that it will feel almost illegal. This is not a metaphor. This is a spiritual law. But first, I want you to think about this. When you think of a lucky person, what is the first image that comes to mind? Is it someone who wins the lottery? Or is it someone for whom things just always seem to work out? Describe your image of a lucky person in the comments below. Your answer will reveal your current belief system about how the universe works. Before we activate this ancient technology, I need you to join our mission to share it with the world. We are on a mission to reach 50,000 subscribers, to create a global community that understands that we are not victims of chance, but co-creators with the Master of the universe. If you are ready to become a creator of your own luck, then do your part. Hit that subscribe button right now. Join this sacred family, this mishpacha. And listen, for those of you who are ready to master the entire operating system of divine abundance, I have something extraordinary. I have opened enrollment for the Torah Millionaire Business School, but I must warn you, it is closing very soon. For just $299, I will unveil the full Torah wealth system, the 3,000-year-old blueprint for creating a life of such profound blessing that the world will call it luck. This is the master key. The link is in the comments below. If you feel the call, do not wait. When the door closes, it closes. Now listen to me. The world has sold you a false bill of goods about luck. It has taught you that luck is like lightning, a rare, random, and dangerous force that you can only hope strikes you in a beneficial way. This belief system is designed to keep you powerless. It makes you a passive spectator in your own life, waiting and hoping for a lucky break. It is the mindset of a spiritual gambler, and the house, the world, the Yetzer Hara, always wins. You buy a lottery ticket and you hope. You apply for a job and you hope. You start a business and you hope. But hope is not a strategy. It is a prayer offered from a position of weakness. I used to be the world's biggest spiritual gambler. I was a master of hope strategy. I would work hard, of course, but underneath it all, I was just rolling the dice. I remember one of the first big real estate deals I ever tried to put together. I had found a perfect property. I had a solid plan.
But I couldn't find the financing. I spent months pitching investors, going to banks, making calls. And every night I would go to sleep hoping that the next day would be my lucky day. I was living in a state of anxious hope, which is another name for quiet desperation. I was praying for lightning to strike. And of course, it didn't. The deal fell through. I was devastated. I thought I was just unlucky. Here is the fundamental problem, the common enemy. You are trying to attract luck from a state of lack. You are asking the universe for a blessing while your entire being is vibrating with the energy of, I don't have it. You are praying for abundance from a consciousness of scarcity. It is a spiritual contradiction. It is like trying to fill a cup that is already full of holes. The universe is not responding to your words. It is responding to your vibration, to the deepest belief system in your heart. And if your heart is screaming, I am unlucky, I am in need, I am lacking, then the universe, in its perfect, impersonal wisdom, will give you more experiences to confirm that belief. The hidden mechanism is the Torah's true definition of luck. The Hebrew word for luck is mazal. But mazal does not mean chance. The root of the word mazal means a star, a constellation, a flow from above. In Jewish thought, mazal is the divine channel, the spiritual pipeline through which God's blessing, shefar, flows into your life. It is not random, it is a system. And the flow in that pipeline is determined by the spiritual valve that you control. Your actions, your thoughts, and most importantly, your words can either open that valve to a flood or close it to a trickle. The world thinks luck is something you get. The Torah teaches that luck, mazal, is something you align with. The cost of not understanding this is a life of constant struggle. It is the feeling that you are always swimming upstream, that the universe is working against you. It is the bitterness and jealousy you feel when you see things working out for other people. You start to believe that some people are just born lucky and you are not. This is the most disempowering belief a human being can have. It is a spiritual prison. It robs you of your agency, your power, and your dignity as a co-creator in the divine project of your own life. Now, let me show you the Torah's master of this technology of mazal. Jacob, Yaakov Avinu. Jacob's life was a masterclass in aligning with the divine flow. When he flees from his brother Esau, he has nothing. He is a refugee. He lies down to sleep on a pile of rocks. He is the definition of unlucky. And what happens? He has a dream of a ladder connecting heaven and earth, with angels going up and down. He realizes that he is not in a random, unlucky place. He is in the house of God, the gate of heaven. He is at the base of a mazal, a channel of divine flow. And what does he do? He makes a vow. He says, if God will be with me, then the Lord shall be my God. He aligns himself with the flow, and from that moment on, his life becomes a series of lucky events. He finds his family, he gets a wife, or two, he becomes incredibly wealthy, and he fathers the 12 tribes of Israel. His entire destiny was activated the moment he stopped seeing himself as an unlucky refugee and started seeing himself as a man standing at the gate of heaven. My own Jacob moment came after that failed real estate deal. I was broke and dejected. I felt like the unluckiest man in the world. And I remember my own rabbi, a wise old man, telling me, "You are not unlucky. You are just misaligned. You are praying for a blessing instead of praying from a state of blessing. And then he gave me the key. He taught me the ancient audio that I am about to teach you. He taught me the declaration that changed everything. Now let me give you the audio. It is a single, powerful verse from the Torah, from the book of Deuteronomy. It is the declaration that Moses gives to the Jewish people before they enter the Promised Land. It is the ultimate activation of Mazal. The verse is Baruch atah bevoecha vebaruch atah b'tzeitecha. It means, you will be blessed when you come in, and you will be blessed when you go out. This is not a hope. It is not a request. It is a statement of fact. It is a declaration of a new reality. It rewires your brain and your soul. When you come in refers to all your incomings, your salary, your business revenue, new opportunities, new relationships. When you go out refers to all your outgoings, your expenses, your efforts, your actions in the world. This declaration programs your subconscious mind with a new core belief. Everything in my life, both the coming and the going, is blessed. My income is blessed. My expenses are blessed. My successes are blessed. My failures are blessed because they are lessons. There is no such thing as bad luck. There is only blessing in different forms. Let me give you the 3-step protocol for using this audio to activate your mazal. Step 1. The morning declaration. Every morning, before you start your day, before you check your phone, you will stand up, take a deep breath, and say this verse out loud 3 times with deep intention, kavanah. Baruch atah bevoecha, vebaruch atah b'tzeitecha. As you say it, visualize a pipeline of golden light, a tzinor of shefar, opening up from heaven and flowing into your life. Feel the reality of the blessing. You are not asking for it, you are acknowledging that it is already there. Step 2. The coming in declaration. Every time money or a new opportunity comes into your life, no matter how small, you must immediately pause and say, Baruch atah bevoecha. Blessed are you in your coming. If you get a paycheck, before you deposit it, you say the words. If you find $1 on the street, you say the words. If a new client signs a contract, you say the words. You are training your brain to see all income as a manifestation of the blessing. This is not a coincidence. It is the system working. Step 3. The going out declaration. This is the hardest and most powerful step. Every time money goes out from your life, you must also declare a blessing. When you pay a bill, when you buy groceries, when you pay your taxes, you must pause and say, Baruch atah b'tzeitecha. Blessed are you in your going out. This is the ultimate act of faith. It declares that you are not in a state of lack. You are not losing anything. You are simply participating in the blessed flow of energy. You are telling the universe, there is so much more where that came from. I am not afraid to let it go because I know the flow is constant. This act of blessing your expenses is what will make your luck seem illegal to others. It is the master key. This protocol, morning, coming in, going out, will completely rewire your relationship with money and opportunity. If you are in your 20s and feel like you are always struggling, this will open the floodgates. If you are in your 40s or 50s and feel like your opportunities are drying up, this will reactivate the flow. The advanced hack is to do this not just with money, but with everything. When a new person enters your life, Baruch atah b'voecha. When a person leaves your life, Baruch atah b'tzetecha. You are declaring that your entire life is a blessed flow, orchestrated by the Master of the universe. Now, I am not giving you a challenge today. I am giving you a new operating system for your life. This is not something to try for a week. This is something to do for the rest of your life. This is how you stop being a spiritual gambler and start being a spiritual engineer. Here are your 3 immediate actions to begin. 1. Write the verse Baruch atah b'voecha v'baruch atah b'tzetecha on a sticky note and put it on your wallet or your credit card. You must see it every time you interact with money. 2. Set 2 daily alarms on your phone, one for the morning, labeled Morning Declaration, one for the evening, labeled Did I bless the flow today? 3. The very next time you spend money, even for a cup of coffee, perform the Going Out declaration. Feel the strange, powerful feeling of blessing your own expense. That is the feeling of your mazel shifting. Remember the promise. Luck is not a lottery. It is a law. It is the law of alignment. When you align your thoughts, your words, and your actions with the reality that you are living within a constant, blessed flow from God, then the universe has no choice but to rearrange itself to reflect that reality. The lucky breaks, the coincidences, the unexpected opportunities, they are not the universe being kind. They are the universe being obedient to your own declared reality. As King David, the master of alignment, said in Psalm 23, Kosi revaya, my cup overflows. He does not say, I hope my cup will be full. He does not say, my cup is half full. He declares that his cup is already overflowing. He is speaking from a state of blessing, and that is why his entire life was a testament to it. Shalom, and may you be blessed with the wisdom to stop chasing luck and start activating it. The courage to bless everything that comes and everything that goes. And the profound joy of living a life so full of divine flow that the world can only stand back in awe and call it illegal. Amen.